Good afternoon, trying to keep you as up to date as we can with the Celtic news today. I know it is crazy what's going on. Martin O'Neill has been pictured at Celtic Park. Let me just get this one up first. There's the picture. Martin O'Neill has arrived at Celtic Park and he's currently doing a press conference, I believe, at this very moment. We will come back with a reaction to the Martin O'Neill's first interview as Celtic manager in 20 years. 20 years ago since Martin O'Neill left Celtic, and he said that he's happy to be back. But there is going to be a fan. First of all, he's going to have to deal with this, isn't he? There is a fan protest that the Celtic Fans Collective yesterday. Celtic Football Club confirmed that Brendan Rodgers had left his position as manager. The signs of decline have been evident since the summer, and this crisis has come as a direct result of clear absence of planning in the latest poorly executed transfer window. Supporters hold a different view on Rodgers, but regardless of how anyone feels about our former manager, the ultimate responsibility for the current position lies with the head of the board, who appointed and reappointed and managed the manager, as well as holding responsibility for all other operational matters. Now with conflicting accounts in the public domain of what happened in the summer, it's difficult to reach a full conclusion about specific dealings, but we know the following to be true. Only weeks ago, the chief executive assured Celtic Fans Collective that the club did not accept that there was any discontent between the board and the manager, which has now been directly contradicted by the principal shareholder in a statement on the club official platform. It then goes on to say the board declined to investigate the leak to the Sun newspaper, which accused the manager of behaviours that the principal shareholder has now aired in public. Number 3, the principal shareholder has insisted that every pound generated by the club is invested into its success, despite large sums that the club hold in the bank. With these points in mind, it is understandable that for many fans, their trust in club communication has completely broken down. It's also important to note that Dermot Desmond, by releasing his own statement before the chief executive had made any comment, has publicly undermined him and made it clear that he alone holds the power over Celtic Football Club. Michael Nicholson and Chris Mackay and the rest of the board have shown they lack the strength or independence to stand up to Dermot Desmond. They are incapable of developing and executing a strategy that will allow Celtic to reach its potential, and have repeatedly let down both the manager and the supporters. We invite and encourage all Celtic fans to join us outside the main stand from 7 p.m. tomorrow evening to send a clear message. It's time for them to go. Tell me what you think about that in the comments. I think it's about time that this happened anyway. It's a crazy situation that Celtic find themselves in. I did get the email around about when was it? It was around about 20 minutes ago from the Celtic Fans Collective. Following last night's developments, the growing unrest among supporters, the Celtic Fans Collective Steering Committee has unanimously agreed to call a protest demonstration outside Celtic Park tomorrow evening from 7 p.m. The decision has been fully backed by all major supporters organisations. We are asking all groups to encourage their members to attend in strong numbers to help send another clear message to the board. It's time for them to go. And then it says that the announcement will be on the usual channels as normal. I think that it is time for board members to go. It is a very fluid situation at Celtic. We are now waiting on the Martin O'Neill press conference to be released by Celtic. It was interesting to see the Celtic media team filming Martin O'Neill as he enters into Celtic Park. They will obviously make a song and dance about the great return of the Messiah. let's jump into some of the comments and see what they're saying about the latest protest that's to take. Well, it's the first protest outside the ground, isn't it? It is the first protest outside the ground by the fans collective, and I think it's not before time. I think it's not before time that the board need to know that the fans aren't happy. Let's have your say. Why not do it tonight outside Celtic Park where the boards are remaining, or where there's management will be there? Protest if Rumans are right. You will see Martin O'Neill before leaving after he resigns. I don't think that you'll see Martin O'Neill resigning just as quick as that. Ray says that he's so bored with the protests, just stop buying stuff. That's it. I'm sick of this. No, sometimes you have to up the level and up the ante with. And if this is the perfect time. It's the perfect time for demonstrating. If you smell blood, you go for the kill. And right now, the Celtic fans collective smell blood, and they're quite right to go for the kill to try and get rid of Lawwell and Michael Nicholson. It's mental how in a space of 4 weeks we went from slagging fuck it Rangers and we're now in civil war. Yes, it's unbelievable. What happened if Nicholson and Lawless go today? Well, that's an interesting one, Richard, because we'll soon find out who's sitting beside Martin O'Neill at the press conference, and if it's Michael Nicholson and or Peter Lawwell, and the rumours that they are about to go could be wide of the mark. But if they are not, it will be interesting to see what happens. And if there is a departure of Lawwell and Michael Nicholson before tomorrow evening, will that then call off the hounds, as they say, and stop the demonstration? The board already know that they aren't wanted. What good will the protest do? I think that it's a case of smelling blood. O'Neill on interview out on STV News, soon on YouTube. It's out on STV News. Let's jump over to STV News and see if we can get any update on the Martin O'Neill situation at Celtic. STV News. See if it's on the socials. I'm not seeing anything yet. STV Sport. No, it's nothing yet. But anyway, that is just a quick one talking about the protest for tomorrow night. No one sitting beside them, Baz, just a table set up for two people. You've sent me the photo. Let me just jump onto that. That's interesting. What did you send me on Twitter? Interesting. Now this is a first. Normally when Celtic announce new managers, there are board members sitting beside them. Not today. This is breaking news. Thanks for that one, Michelle. Not today, because there is just a table for two. Yeah, just a little nice cute table for two. This is the live scenes at Celtic Park. There is no board members going to be. This means there has to be movement within the board. This is crazy. Why is there not a board member in situ rather than just Martin O'Neill and Sean Maloney going to face the media? This is absolute bonkers situation at Celtic. It's a crazy situation, but it's a very, very fluid situation, which means that hopefully there may be some movement within boardroom level. Make sure you join me in around about half an hour or so once we see the Martin O'Neill interview. Changes are coming. I think that there must be changes are coming. If Celtic can sign a manager in less than an hour, how could they not do it for players? That's the reason that there may be none of the board members available. Anyway, this shit has got a long way to go. It definitely has that. It's got an unbelievable way to go. Let's wait till we get the full interview with just Martin O'Neill and Sean Maloney. No other Celtic PLC member. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans. Oh, fuck, this is mad.